Hello and welcome to Raptor Farm, South Africa's original short-form video incubator. If you have a story, an event or project you'd like to tell South Africa about, then this is the platform for you. Still not sure? Keep watching and you see our Raptors doing exactly that. Welcome to Raptor Farm. First, we gain some insight into the Evolution product's creative process. Then we catch up on the happenings at the Standard Bank Incubator. Raptor Dave then catches up with UK DJ Joe Ford in Newtown. And finally, another installment of Sugar Rush keeps the music going. All this and more coming to you in the next half hour. Hello, my name is Alan John and welcome to Raptor Farm, South Africa's home for short-form video. Events, artists, idea generators and everything else in between, we've got you covered. Now, before we get into it, let's start by going and checking out our website, raptorfarm.com. This is where you can engage with the current Raptors that are on our show and also find out how you can be involved in becoming a Raptor yourself. So, after the show is done, be sure to check out our website. Evolution product was established in 2010 by Amanda du Plessis. Her motive ranges draw inspiration from South African history. This piece took place at the Africa Museum.
Hello, my name is Amanda du Plessis. I'm the creative behind the Evolution range. I'd like to introduce you to an overview of our creative evolution. Our creative space is situated in Johannesburg, the world's largest urban forest. Evolution's mission is to create a shift in product development, one in which nostalgic narratives are transformed into products. We'd like to celebrate the past and cultivate our products for the home as conversation pieces, narrating our own and our clients' unique relationship with time and geographical space.
Well, I remember the first time Amanda came along. She was looking for various things and we were what we do is we try to interpret what people want. And we thought that maybe she was looking for something quite graphic. We thought, what is this? She's very enthusiastic. So you think, what is this woman going to be doing with this stuff? But she took a beautiful, well, it was actually quite a very ordinary postcard, a black and white postcard of an acacia umbrella tree from the Kruger Park. And she made that into a blanket. And I think, well, it's the most beautiful thing. The design, she sees the design possibilities in the heritage images that we have. That's what we realized, is that no one else had been doing this, but Amanda was putting these objects onto things that you use every day in your home. It's a lovely way of making museum things accessible in your home to ordinary people. So she gets this theme and then she sort of weaves it into a story, and she would always like the extra information to go with it. So one of the Claudius drawings was of it had a Mapani worm and a lizard, I think. But on the back of it was the story of how to eat Mapani worms. And so she incorporates that into her work. And all of it has sort of explanations that put the heritage in a context. And I found that very interesting and charming, as Amanda's kept finding. That we also have these lovely images of natural history, of animals and birds, and records from going back hundreds of years. Preserving that heritage, it's a very important, hardly anyone knows that it happens. For us, it's a delight when somebody comes and uses it, and those things are then made accessible to the public.
Unique products with a story behind them. What a great idea. Guys, be sure to subscribe to Raptor Farm on YouTube. Here you'll be able to see all our Raptor videos in customized playlists. Don't forget to support and engage with our Raptors by liking and commenting on their videos. Would love to hear your feedback, guys. Next up, we see the newly developed Standard Bank Incubator. They've been empowering young entrepreneurs with the SW7 program.
Tonight is the SW7 graduation, so the first cohort of entrepreneurs that went through our accelerator are all graduating. They finished an 11-week program in which they had to complete a number of training and development sessions They also got allocated a mentor, and they finished that program, I think, a couple of weeks ago. Our aim is to accelerate businesses and to help them to get access to market. So the SW7 program is part of that bigger plan of helping them to get to the next level in their businesses.
Standard Bank is the bank for entrepreneurs, so instead of just being a talk shop on being a bank for entrepreneurs and offering them financial services, we wanted to be able to offer them access to market opportunities, access to resources, and access to funding, and allow them to grow with us. Standard Bank's acceleration program is simply called the SB Incubator. It's a space for entrepreneurs to access co-working facilities as well as think spaces and access business development programs offered by companies like SW7 Igniter, Hook Up Dinner, Superpreneur. We have several partners. We also choose to host several events at this amazing venue. It's Masters and Mentors events, it's networking events, it's thought leadership events. And the space is just always buzzing with amazing opportunities.
It's the first time that Standard Bank Incubator have partnered with SW7 and also with Microsoft to help the guys build their business, get it to the next level. And tonight is really about giving those people opportunity to access the market. And so in this country, a lot of people talk about cash being the issue, and cash is not the issue. Access to market, access to customers is really the key issue. So what Standard Bank have done here is they have opened their doors and sent invites out to their key customers to come here and experience the innovation that has happened at Standard Bank Incubator. So it's a really awesome opportunity.
Microsoft has a reasonable access to a good number of entrepreneurs and startup businesses through the BizSpark program. Obviously, these guys come in as members, etc. But they're always looking for other avenues to try and grow their business. And so somebody like a Standard Bank Incubator gives them good exposure to the business world in South Africa. Sometimes it just helps to ground the business a bit more into the South African market. When you sit here and you see these guys that have come through the program and they really are going forward and huge leaps and bounds, and the growth is exceptional. It really does make us at Microsoft feel really happy about it and really excited to see what we've been able to assist the process with. We'll continue to evolve and adapt and do our best to help the startup community really succeed.
I love the fact that it was short, sweet, to the point, and it was very relevant for us as entrepreneurs. And what they gave us is brilliant theory, which was short and to the point, and linked us up with people who do have access to resources. So it was absolutely amazing. This gives me a good reason to wake up in the morning, and 8 o'clock I'm here. Also the networking opportunities, also running a retail business, I've got employees and I need to pay PAYE and UIF and create pay slips. So that for me was absolutely valuable.
I know that I can come here whenever I want, and often I'll bump into people that were on the program with me, or Linda, or one of the team members that helped run the programs. A lot of us are going through a lot of the same challenges, and it's nice just to know that you're not alone, because often you are working by yourself or in very small teams. Obviously the networks and partnerships that SW7 and Standard Bank bring to the table is also very exciting, but it's just a great space. It's wonderful.
With the economy that we have, we need a lot more entrepreneurs that are going to create employment, and these programs are absolutely good in terms of just giving people the momentum to actually start their own businesses and give them practical steps in terms of how to start their own business. I've seen a lot of them. A lot of entrepreneurs have told me about other programs. This is my first program that I've attended, and it's been great. As I mentioned, that the links to resources was the main requirement, and it was fulfilled.
With 30% of the GDP being contributed by small businesses, it's good to see entrepreneurs being given access to information, technology, and the expertise they need to make their businesses a success. You can follow Raptor Farm on Facebook by using the link below. It is the platform where you can voice your opinion on what you're seeing, as well as share your ideas about things you'd like us to cover. If you have any information, or if you'd like to see any information on becoming a Raptor, don't hesitate to drop us a message. Next up, we are on UJ APK campus, and we speak to the We Do It UJ movement creators.
The UJ We Do It Flash Mob campaign is a student initiative that seeks to inspire students to follow their passion in the arts. Reggie and Tamar are just ordinary students at the main campus who saw it fit to gather their peers and create a bit of a culture of freedom of expression. From just a dream one day to over 16,000 hits on YouTube, it looks like things are just getting started for the energetic students.
We Do It UJ basically is a concept that we came up with last year. Well, I started it in 2012. I wrote a song called We Do It UJ, in which we basically sum up the culture of the university from a student perspective. And we want to tell the public, we want to tell people out there that, hey, this is how we do it at UJ, you know. And culture is such a big part of UJ. When I say culture, I mean entertainment. I mean you're acting, you're singing, you're rapping. There's so many creative people in this institution, and that's what we're trying to bring out with people. You saw now we had dancers here, we had singers here. In between those people, there's a lot of rappers and actors, you know. So there's a lot to work with.
Reggie and company take this so seriously that they've created a movement that not even the university top brass could ignore.
We basically went around campus, shot here, shot there, did this here, did this there, and we put all of that together. And yeah, man, you know, we tried our best, but the university wasn't on board. We had meetings with UJ Advancement, and they're keen to help, but it's a big ship, and big ships take time, you know, so we have to have patience with that, but we're pushing.
His partner is rapper Tamar, who interestingly is a BCom accounting student who just could not suppress that artist in him.
It's like at the complete opposite. And so literally there's no type of student that we approach, or no type of student that we encourage to come and join. I study accounting, however, for me music is a passion, and you know, rapping and the arts, that for me it's my passion, and hence I had to follow it and get involved in music. Although I'm still studying and I'm finishing off my accounting, so it doesn't really matter what you study. I mean, we know an engineering DJ / dancer / you know, ambassador and engineering even. So it's like we don't stick to that like box. Okay, you're an academic and you put your. I mean, we're all diverse. We all have different talents. And if you're musically inclined, then you know, then this is for you. You jump on board no matter what you study.
The movement boasts some of the silky voices on campus, the ones who can step it up, and of course those who can get their rhymes going. 16,000 hits and counting on YouTube. This is what the UJ We Do It Flash Mob campaign has gone and done through only the vision of 2 students. You too can be a part of it. This is Benjamin Lishuro at APK Main Campus.
Awesome to see university spirit being cultivated in such an original way. Still to come on Raptor Farm, Shogun audio artist Joe Ford performs in Newtown, and then Sugar Rush wraps up our show with some more original music. Don't go away. Welcome back, you're watching Raptor Farm. Now, Instagram is the place to be if you want to see how we put together this amazing show. It's essentially your backstage pass to all the happenings here on the show. Now guys, you have a chance to see how to become a Raptor yourself, so get following and let's meet on the gram. Last week Saturday saw yet another drum and bass heavyweight performance at Carfax Newtown. Raptor Dave was there and he has the scoop for us.
So drum and bass is the kind of sound where, like, certainly with my friends, you either love it or you don't understand it whatsoever. I'm Joe Ford and I came out here to play you some tunes from Johannesburg. Hope it goes well. Thanks for having me. So I started producing when I was like 16. Had a couple of releases a couple of years on from then, like 18, 19. Some smaller labels, kind of climbed the ladder a bit. Once my tunes were out there, Friction found them somehow. So I got a call from Friction, and I at first didn't believe that Friction would be on the phone. That kind of seems ridiculous. So I was a bit sceptical, but then no, we emailed them a bit, and then I went down to Brighton, met the team, and kind of went from there, really. My musical background was I played drums when I was like 10, got really into it, like self-taught a bit of piano and guitar and stuff. I came from like a rock, metal kind of background, and then tried to incorporate that into the drum and bass a bit. It's not obvious sometimes, like the influences, but it's there underneath it. And my understanding of like drums made the production process like twice as easy. So production-wise, and obviously it's a question you get quite a lot, like so there's a lot, like more than ever, kids are really into like getting started and like how do you make those sounds, how do you do all that stuff. The software you use, the plugins you use, it's all relevant and important, but it's simply just putting the hours in. If you love it and you enjoy it, commit to it and do it 10 hours a day for years, you'll definitely get there, but yeah, it's just time, man, nothing else.
Time and hard work, that's all you need to get to the top of your game. Thank you so much, Joel Ford. Now guys, don't forget to go on Twitter and follow us because that's where you see all the happenings on everything that's going on here on Raptor Farm. Use those handles on your screens right now and let's tweet about it. In this week's Sugar Rush, Linda's in studio with Raptor and they are working on their passion project.
Everything here is unscripted and unrehearsed. Real people making real music. This is Sugar Rush.
So when I wrote the song 17, I only wrote a basic melody line for the chorus and some bridge ideas and lyrics as well. Man, when Lindy came in to sing that for me, not only did she sing that part that I wrote beautifully, but she also wrote extra parts for it. Extra verses, extra raves. It was absolutely incredible. For the first time since I wrote it, it sounded like an actual song.
And then it just goes on in harmony.
So that's going to be like a chant in the background, yes, with you raving over it. Okay, yes, nice, great idea. Yeah. I love it.
Everything was happening so quickly, and the song, it took so much out of me in a way. I sat with a glass of wine there, just going over ideas, and luckily I recorded myself, but I feel like that it's working and that it's gonna be an amazing, amazing collaboration. Let's try.
Here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna give you a bit of an intro and then we'll go from the top. 2, 3, and...
All I knew at 17, all the things I'd never seen, I'll never be quite as close as 17.
Lovely.
You and me were told we were blind at 17, but we were wise and stubborn. Oh, Raptor is amazing, but because I've worked with him before, I think he's hilarious. I think he is so amazing and talented and just a beautiful human being to work with. You know, we I don't know how to put it, we feed off each other and we are able to work off each other's energy as well. So I enjoy it a lot and I respect him as a performer, as a musician, as a everything.
Can we start the rave now? Do you want the key change? Man, my instincts were completely right about Lindy being the perfect match for my song 17. She brought so much to this track, and she just keeps going up and up and up, and it goes louder and louder, and by the time she's full force, I can't even play anymore, like I'm hysterical.
One more time! Wait!
We keep going! Oh no! Woo! Girl! My God! You see, if you're gonna keep doing things like that and build up vocally, then definitely the song has to be longer. Damn, man. Okay, we'll work that out. Stunning. Give me a high five. Okay, Lindy, you're ready.
Yes, I am.
So we're going to do the chant bit first.
Okay.
And then the harmonies of that, and then from there we'll see.
Yeah.
I suspect that there'll be 7 Lindys singing over themselves.
Let's hope.
By the time we're done.
By inspirations.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Lindy is absolutely amazing. Like, I had a long chat with her about what my idea was with the song called 17. And that I felt it was an older person thinking back to when they were younger and when maybe the world was simpler and when they were less jaded. And what I wanted the singer to do was to be innocent and pure on the one side vocally, and on the other side let rip with all the maturity and all the baggage and everything that a person 2 times 17 would have. And Lindy did exactly that. Like, she's got such an amazing range of emotion that she can portray in her voice. Like, sometimes she actually sounds like a 17-year-old that hasn't seen the world. But when she lets rip on those high notes, you can hear in one single note that she's lived, she's been around the block, and she knows who she is. It's incredible.
Just in the key change.
From the key change?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you like 2 bars before key change.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 bars before key change, you'll hear where it is.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
17, all I knew at 17, all the things I'd never seen, I'll never be quite as close as 17.
Lindy has a spectacular voice and an insane vocal range. I mean, that girl has pipes. Remember guys, you can find our Sugar Rush artists on iTunes and support local music. Unfortunately guys, it's time to go, but don't despair, you can catch us online anytime. Our website is www.raptorfarm.com, and that's where you can find more stories and follow any of our Raptors and learn more about creating and uploading your own original content. Remember, you can even use your smartphone to generate your own material. So guys and girls, get shooting, no excuses. Thank you so much for watching Raptor Farm. Until next week, same place, same time, goodbye.